hope you're all amazing, and if you are not, I hope my video puts a smile on your beautiful faces and makes you laugh. Sorry, I probably looked a little crazy kind of just going like this in my collection, which is what is to do with this video today. I have been following a anime YouTuber. You may know him in the anime YouTube community. He is known as BobSamuraiAnimesReviews. I've been following him for like nearly forever now, and about a month ago he did a video addressing 5 sentimental anime collections in his collection, and I felt really inspired because I wanted to do one for my collection. Now, I'm really proud of my collection. You know, it's accumulation of over a 10-year period of collecting, and you know, a lot of crying of the wallets. I've taken 5 of my most precious anime collections out of this shelf. I'm going to be talking about why they are so sentimental and of value to me, and of why they're special. So, without further ado, here are my top 5 sentimental animes in my collection. The first anime that is very sentimental value to me is an anime I had been searching for so long. You know how hard it is to find, you know, kind of art anime box set ones, you know, with the art box. Oh god. I had some luck finding this collection through a Facebook group, where, you know, kind of in Facebook people make these groups, and I joined one where you could sell anime merchandise, DVDs, etc, and I finally found, with some stroke of luck, the anime series I've been searching for probably the last 5 years, in the original box set, mint condition, and I got the whole thing for $40. And that was including shipping as well. $40 this bargain was, and I love this anime a lot, mainly for its weirdness and uniqueness. And that anime would be Final Fantasy Unlimited. I saw this anime, oh, let me think, a few years ago now. I watched it with an old friend, and I completely fell in love with it. It was completely different to any sort of anime I'd watched. It was very much kind of, it gives you this kind of Alice in Wonderland feel, you know, everyone's in this strange world. Just for the record, it has, Final Fantasy Unlimited has nothing to do with the actual Final Fantasy, you know, franchise out there. It's got nothing to do with, you know, Cloud, Tifa. This anime is something all on its own. Mainly it's about, from memory, it's about 2 kids named You and I, and their parents are professors, researchers, scientists, you know, exploring the extraterrestrial, and this kind of portal black hole opens up in their hometown, and their parents are very curious about it, so they actually end up going to explore and go through the portal, and they never come back. So I and you decide to go search for their parents, and then they enter the strange world of Wonderland. And indeed, it is a total Wonderland. And it just has some really unique characters, and it has one of my favourite male characters of all time, Kaze, who is on the side box here. Oh my god, he's a sexy beast. He is, and I absolutely adore this box set. Oh my god. There is the side. It's just so colourful and bright, and I couldn't believe when it was in, like, you know, mint condition. And, you know, all the original discs are in here. I actually have never rewatched this series since I actually bought this series. So, no, I've never rewatched it. I still fully intend to rewatch this series, and it was one of those unknown animes. Not many people have actually, you know, heard of this. So, I intend to make this series known eventually when I rewatch it and actually, you know, do a anime thoughts, maybe video on it, which I would love to do. And yeah, I think this anime is seriously underrated, probably for its wacky and, you know, weirdness. It's a very precious piece of my anime collection, which I scoured for 5 years to search for. and I just adore the box more than anything. I adore the box, but the anime itself I adore more. So if you are curious, do go check out Final Fantasy Unlimited if you want to watch something that's, you know, weird, wacky, unique. Or, you know, or you can, you know, message me on Twitter or something and I can tell you more about it and we can become fans of this show together. So that is Final Fantasy Unlimited. The second anime that is very of sentimental value to me is a extremely very sentimental piece. This anime box set my parents actually bought for me on my birthday. I remember it was the first anime I ever got, and they actually went to the anime store and they actually went and bought this series that I'd mentioned, and I think it must have took them forever to actually remember the name of the series. I think I've mentioned this in one of my previous videos. Maybe it was my anime tag one I mentioned about them getting it. It's hilarious when they told me they actually walked into my favourite store. Yeah, it's amusing. And that anime is Angelic Layer! And isn't this funny? I have mentioned this series before. It was the first anime I ever watched. And it's, you know, with, you know, no question that this would be such a sentimental piece to me. But without a doubt, the box set, the art box itself, is so pretty. And it's so colourful. There's Masaki and Hikaru. And then we've got some of the other characters from the series. And then we have the rest of them. It is such a cute art box. Oh my god, I love some of the Madman releases. And it's very hard to get your hands on, you know, art boxes these days. I think all of us animes fans knows that. And if you don't know what this series is about, it's about a girl named Masaki Suzuhara. She comes to Tokyo to a new school and to live with her aunt and eventually see her mum. And she sees on the big screen in Tokyo these people battling with these robot things which are called dolls, and they use the power of brainwaves and, you know, people end up putting this headset on their head and they end up using the power of their brainwaves. It's basically people can control these robotic dolls with their imagination. And it's quite fascinating, and Masaki ends up getting into the sport known as Angelic Layer, and she ends up battling other people with these robotic dolls. And you think it sounds kind of weird and childish, but oh my god, I really got into this anime so much. And I ended up falling in love with the protagonist, Masaki, so much. She's in my actual top 10 female anime characters of all time, she is. She's quite mature for her age, and it's all round, it's just an adorable, light-hearted series to watch. It's something different you would never have seen, really. So I do highly recommend it if you kind of want, you know, something different. And it's kind of about dolls. Like, I really want my own Angelic Layer doll. And, you know, they actually in the anime kind of hatch from this egg thing. You can actually customize your own. That would be so cool. I love Misaki's angel. Well, in the anime, the actual robotic dolls are called angels. And I love Hikaru. I love Hikaru. Angelic Layer is very of sentimental value to me, mainly because my parents bought me the first anime ever in my collection. This was the first anime box set I ever got, so I just will continue to love it and love it and love it. And by the way, I have actually watched this anime over 10 times. Yeah, that probably tells how much I love it. So yeah, Angelic Layer! So the third anime that is of very sentimental value to me is, well, I guess it's kind of one of my lesser sentimental ones, but at the same time it's still kind of very sentimental to me. I know other than got it actually last November in a Madman sale. You would have seen it in my haul. And I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for my chance to actually buy this series, you know, for it to go on sale. So many times I'd actually put this on my watch list on eBay and I just would not have the gumption to click that buy it now button. And you know what? I got the best bargain ever, and this is probably, again, from one of the first animes I ever watched, and it is a much loved comedy. It is Full Metal Panic Fumoffu! Absolutely hilarious, this show. I don't, you know, I don't care so much about, you know, if I couldn't get it in the original art box set. I just wanted this more than any anime for ages that I've ever wanted. And you know what, you know, the discs are pretty colourful themselves. They are. I really do love the discs. And yeah, basically this has made it into my list, you know, for sentimental reasons, because it's just a show I love so much, and I was dying for it to be a part of my collection. And when I rewatched it with my partner, it was so, oh, it's so funny. It was the best time watching it with him, it was. It just made me realise and remember of why I love this show so much, and I can never stop loving Sosuke and Kaname. They're hilarious together, and oh, it's just an anime I'm gonna love forever. That's all I have to say about this one. The fourth anime that is of sentimental value to me in my collection is another recent one. I got it last December from, again, my parents, because I did ask for this series. But this series alone, when I watched it, I didn't realise it was going to become such of sentimental real value to me. And that is the anime A Lull in the Sea, and it's on Blu-ray because my parents are amazing. I didn't even ask for it on Blu-ray, they just got it on Blu-ray anyway. You know, again, it's not about what casing this anime is in. It's really the sentimentalness this anime I experienced and gave me. This anime made it into my top 10 favourite anime of all time, actually, in fact. Yeah, it really did, and it only took through one sitting, it did. And if you're curious about what this anime is about, so this anime is about kind of 5 main characters, except one that's on human land, which is Tsugumu. And the other 4 characters are Chisaki, Kaname, Manaka, and Hikari. Chisaki, Hikari, Manaka, and Kaname, they're all from known as the Sea Village. They actually are from under the ocean, and they live in this sea village known as Shishio. And they end up going on land to a new school, and that because I think in the anime their middle school or elementary school end up closing, and they end up having to go to school on land. The show mainly is all about them experiencing new things, a lot of centered romance in this. So this is probably the biggest, I'm gonna say, pentagon love triangle ever. There are a lot of people in this anime that like each other, and you know, I've never had such a pentagon frustrate me so much, yet I still loved it. So it's all really about love and the relationships all between the characters, and all together it just makes it such a beautiful anime. There is kind of a backstory to do with the Sea Village and the Sea Guard and all that, but I'm not really going to go into that. If you've not checked out A Lull in the Sea, oh my god, please do, and we can you know, talk about how amazing the animation is, and we can just become lovers of this show together. Currently I'm stalking a wall scroll for this show. I want all the merchandise of the show I can get. Yeah, that should say how much I love this show. The fifth and final anime, which is the most special one to me out of all of my collection, for so many reasons. I have a pen pal that I've been talking to for the last 7 years. Her name is Ariel. She does a lot of anime art, a lot of kind of, you know, Photoshop art, and she's just amazing all round. And we found out both that we both loved this one particular anime series, and we're both very obsessed with it. Like, what can I clarify for this obsession is we both found out we did like making a lot of anime music videos, and we found out we used the same anime we both loved in a lot of AMVs. So pretty much my friend Ari, a lot of her AMVs she's used this one anime for, and each one is so unique in its own way, and it's amazing. And I'm going to link her YouTube actually in the link down below, so you can all go check it out for yourselves. It wasn't last year but the year before, I think it was for my birthday or Christmas, I can't remember for which one. She ended up buying the limited edition, I guess it's limited edition, or the only box set of this series you can ever get, and it's directly from Japan. And oh my god, I was totally speechless, I was. And I'll actually put a link in the description down below of my actual reaction to me getting this collection, because I actually recorded myself, because I said to her, look, I'll record myself opening this gift, of course I will. This collection is Manto TV, and again, I probably have mentioned this series a few times on my channel. I think I have. It's one of my most favourite anime of all time. It's in my top 10, and it's one of the shortest animes out there, and it's where my love of KyoAni began, really. And I absolutely cannot tell you how much I love this box set. Like, I'm just going to show you right now. So that's the front, that is the side, and there's the back. Oh my god, I love it. It is just such a pretty box set, and my face, and when I first opened this, I just could not believe my friend actually ended up getting this for me. And I'll actually show you, I'll show you one of the DVD covers as well, because it's so pretty. Just look at it. Each of these DVD sets is actually got a little, it's actually got a special soundtrack in here, and it's actually, obviously it's got the anime disc in here. And it's actually got a little, it's actually got like a little art book, which is, oh my god, so cute. And you get like little, a little postcard thing in there as well. And oh my god, I just want to treasure this box set forever and ever, and never let anything happen to it. I'm just eternally grateful to my friend Ari for getting me this box set. It would have not been cheap, because to find this box set anyway for this particular anime is extremely hard, and you can only get it from Japan directly. The only thing about this collection is it's actually in just Japanese alone. But you know what, I don't give a crap. You know what, I actually have watched this even without subtitles, because I know what's going on in the anime, and I remember most of the lines for this series because I've seen it that many times. And purely, I'm just so glad I have it. It is my most sentimental piece in my whole entire collection, and that's all thanks to my wonderful friend Ari. She's just an amazing friend. And if you are curious about this series, Manto TV, I will actually put a link in the description down below of a old review I did ages ago on my blog, kind of explaining in more detail about this series. Because I don't really want to go into too much detail about the plot of the series, because I'll be here forever explaining about what it's actually about. So I'll put a link to my review on Manto TV in the description down below if you guys are interested. So yeah, that is Manto TV. Hello everyone, I hope you enjoyed this sentimental, mushy kind of video, but you know, when it comes to anime, I can get pretty sentimental and emotional, like, you know, any fan would. Look, I really hope you did enjoy this video. I really enjoyed talking about some of, you know, my precious collection, which will only grow more and more from here on in. Feel free to comment below, what are your top 5 or most sentimental animes in your collection? What are the reasons that you really love them? What do they mean to you? Do they have a story behind them? I'll definitely respond. I respond to all my YouTube comments, but when my YouTube notifications is not being gay, and then yet I can never see half of it half the time. Oh well, my dears. Don't forget to subscribe for more craziness and become a part of the Kino family. If you want to keep up with my anime antics, you can follow me on my blog at LitaKino Anime Corner. And you can follow me on Twitter, where I am most of my life, at Kino Reviews. And I will see you all in the next anime-fied video. Goodbye!